The Drex, the newest dinosaur of the Jurassic franchise, and already is decided to be the strongest. It ruled its own island for 17 years? I think 17 years? Because it was made in 2010. Before 2010. Then it went for 2027. That's my guess. 17 years on its own island, being the top predator and top of the food chain. But what if we... And then there is King Kong, 2005, where he's the king of his own island and is top of the food chain, keeping balance of the food chain so nothing bad happens to it and nothing else screws anything up. So what if we put the D-Rex on Skull Island? What if we put the D-Rex on Skull Island to fight King Kong to fight each other, to see if there will be a new king or the current king will stand tall. The D-Rex would, if the original idea was to put the D-Rex on Skull Island, however, I had this video idea instead, since the D-Rex really just does well against all the creatures on the island and gets the King Kong, which no other dinosaur in the Jurassic franchise can do, because they lose the V-Rex. I mean, all of them. The Giga, the Spino, the Indominus, T-Rex, all of them. Maybe the Rebirth Spino and Rebirth Rex and Mosa do well on the island, since they're bigger and larger compared to the others. Anyway, I am answering the question, who would win in the fight, the D-Rex or King Kong? The D-Rex, height 26 feet tall and weight about 17 to 22 tons. King Kong stands at 25 feet tall and weighs about 5... Well, the weight is weird because there's many different weights for him. Some say it's 5 tons, some say it's 60 tons, so I don't really know the weight compared to just the weight in general. So this is the only time where King Kong fought a predator that was taller than him. IQ. The D-Rex, it works more like an animal. It has curiosity and understanding, its own strength, and its own strength. While King Kong demonstrates a high level of intelligence comparable to be a human-like capacity for emotion and learning. He learns to communicate with Anne. Daryl, through sign language, has expressed behavior, indicates a rich inner life. He also shows strategic thinking in combat, using environmental objects and adapting in his fighting style. It's not even a question. Kong takes intelligence. Battle intelligence. Though we never seen it fight in the movie at all, there is a possibility it being in the wild for a long time, till 2027. It has a great battle intelligence, fighting other dinosaurs and hunting in general. Battle IQ for Kong. In 2005 King Kong movie, Kong demonstrates a high level of intelligence and tactical thinking. He uses the environment to his advantage, showing an ability to learn and adapt during battles. Battle IQ goes to Kong. Strength. The Desortus Rex is incredibly strong, likely the strongest dinosaur in the Jurassic Park / World franchise in terms of brute strength. It is described as being double the size of a Tyrannosaurus Rex, with powerful arms that can uproot trees and crush or overpower other dinosaurs. Its strength is comparable to, or even surpasses, that of the other dinosaurs in the series. Its strength is for examples, the Indominus Rex and the Giganotosaurus. It broke its own containment wall to go outside, stopped a Jeep in its place, and grabbed a helicopter out of the air. Kong. He was able to overpower large dinosaurs like the V-Rex and survive falls and impacts that would be fatal to humans. He is depicted as the strongest creature on Skull Island, capable of feats like throwing large dinosaurs, snapping their jaws, and crushing their skulls. Strength. Strength would go to Strength would be a tie, because both can do very impressive things. Wait, let me think about this again. Never mind. The winner would be the D-Rex. They both share about a lot of things. However, the D-Rex is able to break out of its containment walls, then go outside, which could be possibly metal and concrete. Speed. The D-Rex is not very fast. It can keep up with humans, but nothing faster than that. In the 2005 King Kong movie, Kong's speed is portrayed as superhuman, allowing him to keep up and eventually catch a 1930 Ford Model A, which has a top speed of 65 miles per hour. However, it takes a while to go top speed, so he really didn't catch it that top speed. While not explicitly stated, its speed is also implied to be faster than when running on all fours, with some calculations estimated to be around 96.9 miles per hour. Speed goes to Kong, because he's still, come on now. Durability. The Distortus Rex, a genetic experience from the Jurassic World Rebirth, possesses superhuman durability. This is evident in its ability to survive in the wild. It's resistant to injury and capacity to overcome various threats, including being abandoned by its creators. In the 2005 King Kong movie, depicted a creature with enhanced strength and durability, though not invulnerable. He can withstand significant physical trauma, including bites from V-Rexes and small arm fire, but eventually vulnerable to more powerful weapons like those used in the military. Durability. Now I have to take this more into thinking, since the D-Rex could probably take strong bites from other dinosaurs also. We have to take in their skin. Kong, being an ape, doesn't have that thick of skin, but the D-Rex having very thick skin, thick muscle, it would be able to tank more hits from Kong. Now, bite force. While not explicitly stated in the films, its bite force is often compared to and even implied to be greater than a Tyrannosaurus Rex, which is estimated to be around 35 to 57,000 newtons. Some sources even suggest that T-Rex's bite force could be around 8 to 9 tons. Kong. Oh yeah, this is only a one-time thing. I'm never doing bite forces for other things, maybe except more for only dinosaur fights in the future. The 2005 Kong bite force is not explicitly stated in the film, but can be estimated based on the size and bite force of a normal gorilla. Gorillas can bite with a force about 1,300 pounds per square inch, giving King Kong significantly larger size. His bite force would be much greater, potentially 100 times that of a gorilla, which would be around hold up, I gotta do quick math real quick. Uh, 13 130,000 metric per psi. Bite force goes to the D-Rex. With a score of 3-3, it's a tie. Not the first ever thing in this for my videos. There's been many ties. I think there's been many ties. I think there was only one tie. Yeah, there's been one tie. I forgot which video it was, but there was a tie. Now, with that being said, who wins the fight? Kong being smarter, faster, makes him pretty much... He could outsmart the D-Rex, and since he's faster, he can outrun him and just jump on his back. However, the D-Rex's strength and durability and bite force would be a hindrance for Kong, and since the D-Rex is only 1 inch taller than Kong, Kong wouldn't know that much what to do since he's never seen the D-Rex before, but the D-Rex has never seen a Kong before, so they wouldn't know what to do with each other at first. Kong would just start hitting the D-Rex, while the D-Rex might just start slashing and biting him. Also, Kong's never fought a dinosaur with the same arm length as him. Well, actually, the D-Rex has a greater arm length, so Kong has a disadvantage at that. And he also has 2 arms under him, so honestly, I think the D-Rex they both could win, but since the D-Rex has a better bite force and strength, and possibly durability, Kong would take a lot more damage. However, Kong is smarter, so he would just leave after taking a few more hits. So, honestly, this is a 50-50 fight, and they both would have to coexist with each other on Skull Island. And that's basically what the answer is. They both have to coexist. That's the end of the video. I'll see you next time with maybe either Godzilla -1 versus GMK Godzilla, or maybe, if we're lucky enough... Actually, I might keep the second one a surprise. Actually, yeah. Okay, so I will do next time Godzilla -1 versus GMK Godzilla. Then after that, a few surprise videos. Then after... And... Whew! Okay, it's been a while. And I might do another Ultraman video. Ultraman related. I'm not going to do another Ultraman... Well, I have 2 Ultraman videos and ideas. But you have to see that in a few months. Anyway, that's the end of the video. I hope you have a good day, night, and evening. And I'll see you all next time. See ya.